Om. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Bhattacharya Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare మొట్టమొదలం గురుపాద పద్మం శ్రీ వేదాంత నారాయణ గోస్వామి పాదకం అనంత కోటి దండవత్ అర్పిత గురుపానుగ గురువర్గ నామని ప్రశాంతంగా all past, present, future Vaishnavas, Yatavat, Dandavat, Pranam. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namaha. Today is Thursday or question time. Yesterday was Indira Ekadasi. Today was Dwadasi. Now 21st Sunday is the Amavasya. Now this Amavasya is the end of the Pitrupaksha, they say, in India and even in South Africa they also know it. In other places in the world. Pitrupaksha, meaning Lord has made this Panchanga. Panchanga meaning 5 limbs. So in that He made provision that we remember our forefathers. We are so much indebted for them, right? Like today I was asking, yesterday night, a small boy who naughty, So I was asking, he's not listening to what mother is saying. So I told, when you were a small baby, 1 month old, like that, how many times you passed your stool, urine? Were you able to go yourself to the bathroom? We don't remember, how many times mother, is it one day, 2, 3 times a day, so many years, she has helped us, so dedicated her life for bringing us up. Now, after you education, get married, then we are throwing away your mother, parents. This is happening, It's very unfortunate. We have to try. So, that's why the Krishna made, like, for their delivery, like in this Indra Ekadasi, is amazing. The pastime is king of the Indrasen. His name was Indrasen. And one time Narmani went to Yamalok. And then there he saw in the assembly one person. And he told Narmani, oh Narmani, we have no mail system here. Email system, mail system, nothing. They come here, that's it, we are cut off from the earthly plan. But you are going as you are visiting everywhere, you are free to travel everywhere. So I request, I beg you, please carry my message to my son who is a king. His name is Indrasen. Please tell him I'm suffering in the hellish planet. In this planet, no one can commit suicide because there is no death there. Huh? They are given yatana deha, meaning a gross body which you have to tolerate. Huh? No matter how much pain is intense, you have to tolerate it. Yatana. Huh? Yatana deha. It is meant for, you to not die. So, I'm suffering too much. I'm suffering too much. So you ask my son, Indrasen, to do this Indira Ekadasi. By this, I can enter Vishnu Loka. That's why Narmani said to this king, "O king, I have come to deliver this message." Then king said, well, how to do this Ekadasi? And Narmani explained it. And he did that. And on the Dwadasi day, you can see flowers, you know, the rain of flowers from the heavenly planet. So his father left Yamaloka, then entered Vaikuntha. After that, this Indrasen also gave his kingdom to his children. He also entered the. Now the question comes: is Indrasen's father telling Narada Muni to do Ekadasi? Then why he did not do it in Yamaloka? Why not? See, this question comes. There, it is so much pain all the time. Understand? Implying pain. But there is no, way of doing any vrata or anything. So so much pain, you may not able to remember God. So much pain. And in the Yamaloka, they are burning their sin. In the Devaloka, Indra, huh? Heavenly planet, they are burning their piety, huh? uh, punya. Huh? They are burning their piety. They are in the Yamaloka, they are burning their sin. Okay. So they are not creating any new karma. In the hellish planet, no new karma. And also in the Indra's place is also no new piety. They are burning. When it comes to almost 90% is over, then they will come to this world. They are like that. Then again they do karma here, you know, maybe sinful activities or fighting, pious activities. Both are binding. So that's why we have come here not to do dharma or adharma. Okay, we are here to do only bhakti. Anya vilashita shunyam jnana karma di anavratam. Anukulena anukrishnanushilanam bhakti ruttama. We have to. That's all. That's why this human form of life is very, very, very rare. Now, now this is amazing. This Indira Ekadasi is coming in the month of Pitru Paksha, in the time of Pitru Paksha. It is very appropriate because in this case is basically uh, given from is amazing thing. Given from the scripture says from Yamaloka is going to Vaikuntha. So powerful. Normally he has to come back here and then go, but this is amazing. Uh, so it shows the importance of this Ekadasi. And then, but if you become a devotee, then 14 generations, even you become a Kanishta devotee, your 14 generations will be delivered. You don't have to worry about your, not only for parents, their parents, they like that. Seven generations. Uh, Kanishka, ordinary devotee. Madhyama, 14 generation. Uttama, 21 generation. So, that's why at least there should be one person in a family. One person in a family. Understand? One, at least one person in a family. A Vaishnava. Then that whole family is blessed. So that's why you need to teach. People think, oh no, my son became a how fortunate they are. No, my son became a doctor or engineer, software engineer, this and that. And he also smokes and drinks. So that is good for them. It's so unfortunate. They are tension. Uh, Material world, see the material world is what? Where we live in the past or future. Okay? I keep telling you this. I have to understand. This material world is nothing but past or future. No, nobody is in the present. Very few. Okay. Very few. So, but in actuality, what is present is only present. What is we are given or we feel it is only present time. But our mind is always taking us, to the past or to the future. In the past, oh, it should not have happened. Oh, I don't know what will happen. See, worry about the past, regret about about the past, regretting about the past, worrying about the future. Present, they are not there. They are not there. This is the nature of the mind. That's why our mind is the biggest enemy, biggest instrument in the hands of Maya, you know, to keep us imprisoned in this world. That's why this mantra, Maha Mantra, initiation, Diksha. Diksha means what? That's one. Diksha. Divya Jnana. And then Ksha, which is reducing, being reduced, being finished. Huh? Divya, yeah, meaning what? Making us to be locked up into the present time, to free us from the past and future is what Divya Jnana, the Sambandha Jnana, relationship jnana, who is always in the present. Guru, Varga, Vaishnava are always in the present. They are not disturbed by the past or future. They are present. So if we get locked up with them, then we are, you know, our future will be very nice, to be go. So that's why now what to do for that? For that, it is you have to do Ekadasi and then Nam Japa. And there's one thing about we wear a kantimala, right? Remember kantimala, right? Right? Now why we wear this? Important. So it says this is Bhakti Kusum. Shravan Goswami Maharaj is saying. This said in Vishnu Dharmottara. The Lord says that one who wears the beads made out of the wood of tulsi in one's neck, even if he is untidy and ill character will undoubtedly attain me one day. In other words, Lord says, one who wears this kanti mala, pure tulsi mala. Nowadays it become duplicate, okay? Other Muslims, somebody doing it, amazing. I can check them, whether proper, improper. I find many devotees, many, where many times I change them. So you have to check it. If it is pure tulsi made, then if he is unclean or not good character, he will undoubtedly attain me only. Because the power of Tulsi Devi, Bhakti Devi. In Garuda Purana, it says that all those people of evil argumentative mentality who say why to wear Tulsi beads, what results are attained by wearing them, there are many of them, and they don't wear Tulsi beads around their neck. Then they burn in the fire of anger of Sri Hari and will never get liberated from hell. See, that's why in the Vaishnava tradition, before Diksha, even Harinam, they put on Kantimala. That's why. Uh, very, very important. And it also makes us, by the power of Tulsi touching, devotion, our Kaya, Vacha, Manasa, meaning what we speak, what we breathe in, understand? What we hear, right? What we see, what we feel. See the head, what we feel, uh, gets purified. Purified. Okay. So, and it is offered. So, for that purpose. uh, Now, in Garuda Purana also says, Krishna will grant the fruit of being the resident of Dwarka immediately to those who wear tulsi beads around the neck. As soon as we wear the neck, we will be granted to stay in Dwarka. huh? The sins of the person who wears neck beads made out of tulsi with devotion, after offering to Sri Vishnu, will get vanquished, and Devaki Nandan Sri Krishna will always remain pleased with him. He does not need to undergo further atonement. No more sins remain in his body. See, it has to be offered to the Vishnu. That's why it is not that you go on the bead in Vrindavan, buy and then wear yourself. It does opposite result. Okay, it has to be taken from you know Guru Parampara Vaishnava. You offer it to the Lord. hmm? Offer it to the Lord, and they take it. Then it has this benefit. One in Kali Yuga, one who is bedecked with the beads made out of tulsi, performs ritual activities and activities pertaining to ancestors and demigods, obtains crores times more results. See, we can say some pujari, some brahmins like that. They don't wear, and they do yajna. It will not that benefit. But one who wears tulsi beads and then does yajna, it is million times more. Huh? Uh, that's what I was talking just now. you know, People do yajnas and all that. Uh, Brahmin. They drink coffee and tea, and they don't use pure things. What benefit it will come out of it? These yajnas. So, but some people, what they do is, there is another extreme who wear during yajna and they remove it afterwards. you know. So that is, you see, it should not be removed, any time. So the messengers of Yama will flee away by the sight of the tulsi beads, just as the leaves are blown off by wind. See, if the wind is there, dry leaves fallen, go like this. Uh, if they see this Kantimala, Yamdusas will run away. They won't even come. In Skanda Purana it is stated, those who wear neck beads made of tulsi after offering to Sri Hari are definitely foremost among the devotees of Lord. Those fools who wear tulsi beads without offering to Hari will definitely go to hell. After presenting the mala, it should be purified with Panchagavya. After that, the Mula mantra should be recited, followed by the recitation of the Gayatri mantra for 8 times. The rules is there, offering this. Huh? Now, now the mala meaning, what is the meaning of mala? You remember mala, right? It's a tulsi mala, chanting, beads or mala, right? Mala meaning, ma means me, la means to give. Oh, Arivallava. This mala, we pray. Oh Mala, you are made of tulsi and you are dear to Vaishnavas. I wear you around my neck. You make me dear to Sri Krishna. You make me dear to Sri Krishna. See, this is the thing. Oh Mala, we are praying to the Mala. Oh Mala, you are made of tulsi and dear to Vaishnavas. I wear you around my neck. You make me dear to Sri Krishna. La, right? Ma meaning me. La means to give. Oh, Arivallabe, you have given me to Vaishnava devotees. Hence, you are known as Mala. Those Vaishnavas who pray in accordance with rituals in this manner and first offer the mala in the neck of Sri Krishna and then put it to themselves attain the lotus feet of Sri Vishnu. It is stated in Padma Purana, either during morning ablutions or bathing or eating or at any state which is clean or unclean, Tulsi Mala has to be worn always. That means Mala should not be removed under any circumstance. Shastra says Tulsi Mala should always be worn as Yajna Sutra or sacred thread. Those who remove Tulsi Mala even for a moment are considered to be Vishnu Drohi. So you have to be careful. That's why when you remove, suppose if there's a cut or something, you have to wear a new one and then remove the old one. In case, if that happens. Sometimes it might happen like that. So it should be there. Even for a second, you cannot remove. Huh? So that's powerful. So this mala helps us to be in the present, you know. And that's why we use also for chanting mala, touching Tulsi in our hand. Um, because Vaikunta, see, the one thing I keep telling, Tulsi is not of this world. It came from the spiritual world, Golokunda. And it is a Chinmaya, understand, not of this world. It has appeared. That's why we say, she has appeared. Tulsi Devi appeared, she has incarnated in this world in the form of like a plant. Actually, that is Chinmay. We can see by so many in zoology or botany, I think. So many amazing qualities of Tulsi. Even from the flower itself, we can sprout. And uh, and the cow dung, like the cows are also not of this world. Cow dung, for example, um, even tulsi leaves so much in the Ayurveda, benefits of medical benefits of tulsi. Uh, and the Tulsi parikrama, for example, don't underestimate anything. If you go around Tulsi parikrama, it is like going parikrama of Jagannath Puri, Navadvip Dham, Vrindavan Dham, Govardhan Dham, everything. And Srimad going through that. All the saintly people, all the sages, they live under a shelter. Uh, and she is same time, she is everywhere. You understand? Different plants, wherever they are there. One Tulsi, and she is appearing in all the places. Even if it is dried up, don't think that, oh, Tulsi left it, body, you know. So, because she take on that mood, you know, plants, you see, it becomes very obvious. If the, if the, it becomes very obvious, no matter what you do, Tulsi always remains. This one question, why not? If Tulsi is transcendental, why not the Tulsi remains all the time? You know, so the answer is she disappears. It may appear like she's getting affected or like that to test our faith, to our devotion, to accept our seva. She is doing like that. She doesn't need anything. And she is uh, incarnated. She is Tulsi Devi, Yoga Maya, has appeared like that to benefit us, to take us closer to Lord, to offer ourselves. So it's amazing. Because he is out of this, coming from the spiritual world. In the spiritual world, there is only present time. Brahma Samhita, uh, says that, you know, that their kala is only in present. It does not get deformed to the past and future. Only here, in the Maya world. In the Maya world, actually, there is only present, but it appears like there is always past and future, past and future, but present. You know. So that's why by these things, huh, we have to make ourselves, you know, increase our present, thing, push away the past and future as much as possible. Get it? Then our life will be very successful. huh? So, today being our question and answer. Any questions? Um, so we can. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. जय श्री गुरुदेव की जय गुरुपाद मामी हरिदासम तम चैतन्यम तंच तत्प्रभुम संस्थितामपि मूर्तिम जय हरिदास how to renew one's enthusiasm in bhakti. I used to treat bhakti very seriously when I just started. And I had everything in material life. But now it seems I lost everything in material life except bhakti. That I am unable to put my heart and soul into it. Even though on the surface it seems like I do so much. And even tell other people about bhakti and they will join. I could feel I am nothing and nobody, unable to advance for a few years already. I feel like I need to get my memory erased so I could treat bhakti as something new and treat it seriously again. Is there a way to do that? Or maybe I already hit a bottleneck in this life and I should pray for a new life where I could restart. I really want to advance further. Maybe I have to restart my material pursuits in order to activate more mercy from Sri Guru and the divine couple, since I will be more fallen. I feel like if I am unable to advance further, I won't be able to be an instrument to help others in bhakti. What to do if one has no passion, no matter what one does in life since childhood, including bhakti? गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदाय कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः. See, the symptom of bhakti. See, if we are progressing bhakti, the uh, different stages of bhakti. Okay, first is cleansing state. Huh? Uh, sadhana kriya, sadhana kriya, cleansing, and then sadhana bhakti, bhav bhakti, prema bhakti. So sadhana kriya is that we have accumulated so much sinful activities since from time immemorial, so many lifetimes. So that has to be cleansed. That is possible by Ekadasi and Nam Japa together. They have to go together. So the problem may be that like remembering the purity, wearing a tilaka, right? It's also become duplicate, contaminated. Tulsi mala we were saying, kanti mala. And the chanting even the bag we chant, I test them nowadays because they also become impure. So it is, I have to cry really, to cry. You looks like you wear like a devotee, it appears like devotee, but with all these duplicate things, how one can progress. You know, remember now, how much wearing a tulsi bead gives you so much benefit. It will gradually eliminate all your sins. Uh, it gives you freedom. Try to understand. Yamadutas will not bother you. They will not come nearby. What a blessing. Otherwise, we must be like Haridas Thakur, like even though he was beaten in the material place, 22 places, you know, nobody would have survived even one or two places. But he was praying, Lord, Lord, I need more beating. I deserve more beating. because I I deserve it. I joined this, who are offenders of the holy name. I heard from them. So he is praying like that. And he is saying, Haridas Thakur, try to understand. Great devotee, Mahabhagavat. It says, uh, 93, says, what? Who is telling? You know, uh, Sheshanaga. You remember Sheshanaga, right? One time in the pastime of Haridas Thakur, this Sheshanaga, um, manifested. There was a snake charmer, okay? He brought the snake and he started singing. The snakes usually they remove their teeth, poisonous teeth, huh? And it makes like this, they sing the thing. And Haridas Thakur, remember, he started singing the glories of Krishna, this, how Krishna was, dancing on the Kaliyanaga. Hearing that, Haridas Thakur remembered that pastime, he became fast, jumping up and down, tears flowing his eyes and all that. So, um, all the sattvika gunas appeared on the. Then, at that time, Sheshanaga, appeared, he took in this, the body of the snake charmer, and he's telling it's a long past, maybe some other time I can tell. But this time, what it is he's telling, you are very fortunate. Huh? And the questions you asked me, know, you gave me a chance to glorify Haridas Thakur. And Harida, this Sheshana is telling, even for millions of life, millions of years, millions of mouths, if I glorify Haridas Thakur, I cannot come to the end. But I'm telling you the truth. If anyone, even if they utter the Vaishnava Thakur, Srila Haridas Thakur, even one time, if you utter just Haridas Thakur, he will attain Vaikuntha Dham. So saying, Nagaraj, he became silent. So hearing the glories of Haridas Thakur, everybody was filled with so much happiness. So, and this is the position of Haridas Thakur. But what does Haridas Thakur say? If anybody listens to take my name, they will go to hell. They will suffer. He is talking with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, how he left his body. He was having Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's lotus feet on his head, on his chest, looking at his face of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and uttering Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Chandra. Like that he left his body. Such a and Lord himself took his body and danced, you know. So he celebrated. So like that, uh, this is the feeling of a true Vaishnava. They don't make any progress. They feel utter, oh, so many lives. I'm now bhakti. I'm not progressing in bhakti. Nobody will say, I reached the end. Oh. So, Radharani. One time, Bhakti Trivikrama, Bhakti Vedanta Trivikrama, in one of the parikrama, he was feeling so low. Oh, I've done so many parikrama, so many. What it is, what gain I have in front of so many devotees. Then, Gurudev was there. He told Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Master. See, why they are speaking like that is, from their view, but it is not because of the bhakti, any problem in the bhakti. So the more you progress, it makes you more useless. Understand? But in the material world, the more you make progress, it makes you more, your false ego increases. To the degree you, progress in material world, false ego also increases, right? In the spiritual world, the more you progress in bhakti, the false ego goes down. Ah, you become useless, worthless. Oh, I'm not. So this is natural, I think, natural. So there is nothing wrong. It's like I was telling the other day. One of question was asked. When I'm chanting, so many bad things I feel. So many thoughts, bad thoughts comes up. Should I stop chanting? So like this. Now, suppose I was giving example. Suppose you cook, right? Your parts are there. After cooking, before you start another cooking next time, don't you wash the parts? When you wash it, dirt is going to come out, is it not? No, dirt is coming. I will not wash the pot. Oh, what happens? I will use the same pot for cooking. He will die. He become more poison. Understand? If you don't, sweep your house or in the room or office or anything for a long time, you start sweeping, what happens? Dust will come, you feel nausea, you start coughing, headache, tears in the eyes, all these things because of the dust. But if you don't clean, then, it will be there and it will accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. And what happens? You become more. So it's cleansing. Cleansing is going on. That's why I told you, sadhana kriya, cleansing state. In the cleansing state, it become like, all the bad thoughts is coming out. You understand? Bad thoughts is coming out. So, and doubts also will come. Maybe, see, I was better off when I was a karmi or, like that sometimes. By becoming devotee, what did I achieve? You see, like in this question, I had so many, everything in material life. Now, what do you mean by having everything in the material life? Sinful activities. Is anybody happy in the material world? Ask, ask anybody who is even a billionaire. Are they happy? They are so much frustrated. They have so much false ego. Like I was telling you, you know, their past and future, and the billionaires worried who is going to attack them next. Even if they have a steel door, still, so much their fear. The more you progress in material world, the more fearful you are. You don't trust anybody. See, and how you are, uh, so it's miserable. So don't think material life is actually plus the new, the diseases will come. See, only human. See, plants doesn't have too many diseases. If at all, it is due to man only. Okay, naturally, nobody gets, no animal gets disease. It's because of the human intervention they are getting disease. Naturally, animals don't have diseases. Human body is a factory of disease. Is a factory of disease. Okay. So whether male or female, maybe one is less, more. The thing is, it produces so many kind of diseases. So nothing but disease. It is rotting. And so how? But the thing is, this is the greatest. We are blessed to have this human form of life. We are most blessed because, like I was telling you, in the hellish planet, if you do all these hellish things, try to understand. The more you progress in material life, you do more sinful activities. You will be audited one day. You will be asked, I gave human form of life. What are the things he did? I gave you, so much resources. What did he do? In the human form of life is there not to, ahara nidra bhayamaitina, food, having food all the time, always sleeping, ahara nidra, bhaya, fearful, and sexual activities. These four things all the animals do. They do much better. Pigs eat all the time. You don't see pigs running to the doctors, right? No disease for the pigs, but they eat everything. Stool, you know, some animals live for 6 months. You know, leopard in the sun. In the winter time. 6 months. They are forgetful of themselves. Then how they will remember Krishna? Imagine 6 months. What do they do? They eat and then forget. Sleep. Uh, Sleeping, mating. The monkeys and the pigeons, they do all the time. So, uh, and defending. Say when you do these things, you defend. Oh, and this. So, engaging these four things. This is what the progress in the material world. Okay. So, if you have lost these four things, you are very fortunate. Okay. Taken away. This is what the Sha meaning. Sha meaning. Krishna and the Vaishnavas take away these four things: eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. That is good or not? They're taken away. Krishna is taken away. Once Krishna shows mercy, he takes away all the attachment to this world. Understand? Krishna says, when I show my mercy, I take away all attachment. Why? He is freeing us from this prison house of material, you know, enjoyment on these things. What enjoyment? It's only suffering. It seems like it's like this Maya, this is amazing, okay? Like I was telling you, the present and the past and future. Only the present time is there, but it seems like it's only past or future. See, Maya, very good at it. What is not? Maya, meaning what is not. No, past is not there, future is not there, but it makes us feeling. It disconnects us from the present time. Same way, she disconnects us from service to Krishna. He is the enjoyer, Krishna is the enjoyer. And the material Maya makes us, no, you are the enjoyer. Forget it. Nobody else. We have to enjoy these things. What enjoyment? In the enjoyment, you are creating so many enemies, so many, unwanted things, so many sinful activities. So it seems like there is enjoyment, but it is not there, you know. So the shadow of, ignorance and passion is there, even in sattvic, you know. So that pleasure, ananda is there. We are pleasure seeking living entities. Every living entity, no matter who it is seeking pleasure. But in this material world, it is not there. Who can give us the pleasure? Krishna, who is the most pleasing one. Pleasure, you know. Krishna says, I am giving pleasure to everybody. If you attach to him, he gets pleasure. That's why the most biggest attachment is chanting his name. By chanting, you'll be transported. And these are all tulsi bead, tilaka, doing ekasi. These are all very instruments, that powerful instruments, powerful weapons, spiritual weapons, which are there, which Vaishnavas have given to us. We have to use it properly. So, uh, uh, so the progress in bhakti meaning detachment from this world. Both has to happen. Increasing attachment there, decreasing attachment to this material world, and convinced once for all that having any attachment to this world will bring us back to this world. All these attachments are actually uh, improper, is actually uh, impure and inauspicious. Okay, inauspicious. Anything to do this material world. If we can use it in the service of Krishna, seeing that it is in the service of Krishna, meant for service of Krishna, so I offer it to him, then that is vision is perfect. But if we see things of this material world, meant for my satisfaction, my enjoyment, then you are in big trouble. You know, it will not give you happiness. You think it will give you happiness, but it will not give you. So, failure in this material world, progressing in material failure, there's a good sign. Okay, so don't worry. So, uh, but the thing is enthusiastic. See, that's why Rupa Goswami says he has to be enthusiastic to do in bhakti. You know. Same way, if you do not have enthusiasm in the material world, you will not. Okay. But that is a negative enthusiasm. Enthusiasm meaning what? Looking for an opportunity to do survey, you know. And that's why this association is very, very important. You know, associate. And you read the great, like Haridas Thakur pastime. There's so many books. Huh? Our Gurudev has given in purebhakti.com. You can download. Jaiva Dharma. You read many times, not one time, 108 times. You know. So you engage, you know. Uh, then you develop detachment from this world, not attachment. So, and you are telling that you brought so many people into the bhakti, and that's what counts. Krishna counts it. Okay, uh, because Krishna is the one. Guru Vaishnavas are in us, encouraging us. We should become instruments. We always pray, "Oh Lord, let me become instrument in the hands of our Guru Parampara." You know, and Guru, uh, hands in their instrument. Is Arjuna was shooting the arrows? Who was shooting? No. Krishna was not taking a bow and arrow. But Arjuna was shooting. But who was really shooting it? It was Krishna. Because in the beginning itself we told, I've already killed all of the. See, unless Krishna kills first, we cannot kill anybody. Understand? So that's what Krishna is saying. I've already killed all of them. It's just nimitta matra. Meaning he is turned off. He unplugged from the life force. He unplugged he disconnected from them, from Krishna's side. So they are dead. But they look like they are living. Just like, fan. Fan is rotating. You unplug it at switch off, what happens? Fan keep going, is it not? Slowly, slowly, gradually it comes up. Like in this war, Mahabharata. Krishna already disconnected from them from himself. So they are dead. But still they are appearing like living, but actually they are dead. You know. So Arjuna is, still. So like that, instrument. It should remind, everything should remind of Krishna. Background is Krishna. Background is everything becomes spiritual in that time. So, and bhakti is ever fresh. Okay, bhakti is ever fresh. Uh, you read Bhagavad Gita a million times, it appears new. Material things one time, two times, then you get bored. Okay, so because we are not meant to do material activity, human form of life, we have it. The one and only reason that Lord has given human form of life is to achieve Krishna, to engage in the question, is Krishna really exists? How can I reach him? What is bhakti? What is devotion? What is this material world? Why am I suffering in this world? If you think you are enjoying, then then you are really drunk. Only drunkard person he is happy. But how long he'll be in that state? Then when he comes back, he think he feels enjoyed. He feels miserable. Try to understand. A drunkard person, when he's really drunk, he feels he is. Because why he has forgotten. Okay, totally. Isn't it? But when he comes back, liver get damaged, then, addiction, all these things, addiction, everybody complaining this and that, money, so many things. So to get free from again all these criticism, again drinks and what? Forgetting. It makes you forget yourself. Then how we can remember God? Same way we have been intoxicated this material world. It's the same thing, drinking this material like enjoyment or this and that. That's why we are suffering. When you try to become a devotee, you go through this pain. Okay, I'll give one example. Suppose you are there's a imagine there's a big sand hill sand. You are stuck there, or mud, right? Heavy mud, in mud also. You got stuck there, is it not? And can you come out of yourself? You can't. The more you try, the more you go down, is it not? You are going down, you have come up to this level, then what? Very soon you'll be finished. By that time, you remember, Krishna or Gurudev or somebody. They come and they throw you like a rope. Now, you have to make up your mind. You have to catch the rope. Understand? He has given you the means. You have to catch it. And then you have to hold on to it. And when he's pulling, if you feel pain, is it not? Because you are being pressed in the mud or the sand. When you pull, the scratches will happen. It's pressing you, gradually it pulls. If you pull again, you will break your bones. Right? Understand? So he knows how to pull slowly, depending upon your disease. Okay. If you pull him, you one time, you will lose your legs. You'll be more pain, isn't that? So gradually pulls you, gradually. Then when you relief, it is not at relief. It's still pain is there. Understand? You are out of the you are out of danger, but you are still feel the pain. You know. So you take medicine, some oil, like that. You know. Same way in the spiritual life. Okay. We are being immersed into this material world. So the Vaishnavas, Guru Parampara, pulls you up gradually, you know, so you are feeling pain, understand? But if you are there all the time in the sand or mud, stuck, where is the pain? Understand? There is no pain. Once you start pulling, then there is a pain. So same way, bhakti, the process of bhakti, trying to take you away from the material world, When you start taking out, then you start feeling pain. It is nothing. That's what is cleansing state, I'm saying, So much dirt, this, that, meaning attachment to this world, accumulation, you know. You are becoming, it's already taken out, okay, 99% is taken out. What is left is 1%. Try to understand, even less than 1%. Even 1%, we cannot take it. It seems, wow. If you, so Gurudev, Guru Varga, they have taken away 99.9%. Practically. They have given you only little bit left. Understand? Even that, it becomes heavy for us. That's why we have to make sure we follow rules, regulations. You know, get up early, chant more. Do ekadasi seriously. You know. So ekadasi, the day of cleansing, big cleansing, maha cleansing. Do nirjal if we can. Suddenly may not be happening, but gradually, gradually. One time taking water in the afternoon, or maybe in the evening, or fruits maybe afternoon, like that. If you cannot do this, you can take these fruits and like that. It's no problem. But the thing is, you have to, uh, you have to find what is best for our cleansing, progress. But I will tell you, if you are fortunate, very, very fortunate, if one has come to bhakti, even a little bit progress, Krishna says, even if you make a little bit of progress, it will help you. It will never get lost. Next life or anything, you start from there. See, the fact that you wear Tulsi Kantimala, you are most fortunate. You're taking Mahaprasad, you're very fortunate. So these things are there. We are very, very fortunate. We understand. We have to understand this. You know. Don't worry if you feel very, oh, I'm so fallen, this and that. You know, that is secondary. That is natural. If you understand why, then we can progress better. So you have to be enthusiastic in following the rules, chanting. So while chanting, you try to chant and hear. Okay, chant and hear. Otherwise, take it this, that way. First to pray, like this one, we were praying to the Tulsi Mala. Oh Mala, Kanti Mala, Mala. You are offering to Vaishnavas. Please make me dear to Krishna. Take me towards Krishna. You know, I was away from Krishna. Take me towards Krishna. You know, they are living. Okay, this Kantimala is not like dead or anything. They are living, spiritual. Mala also is real. Is a life in it. They respond. So we are given transcendental, spiritual world, spiritual object. Okay. Only through spiritual object, coming in touch with spiritual object, we can, approach spiritual world. We cannot approach spiritual world with the material thing. So Don't worry. If you how to increase the passion or thing, hear more about it. Now, Haridas Thakur inspired so much difficulty. Prahlad Maharaj, imagine, are you given so much pain? Is somebody trying to put you in the boiling oil? But Prahlad was, did he give up chanting, remembering? You know, and did he was fearful? No, he was completely convinced. No one is independent. Even the heat or anything, even boiling oil cannot burn, okay? Unless Krishna gives you the permission. Try to convince me about it. Unless without Krishna's permission, nobody has anything, no power to harm you. And he's remembering Krishna. So, how it can burn. Krishna, you remember many times he swallowed fire, right? Isn't that? You think Krishna's mouth got burned? But actually, he told his Sakas, even he told, hey, close your eyes. Aye, close your eyes. Then he swallowed. Why did he ask them to close the eyes? This question, right? Why? Because if they see him following the fire, they will go and tell Mother Yashoda and all the Krishna, I saw. He swallowed the fire. Then what the mother will say? "Phew, hey Krishna, open your mouth. Is there any burnt things in your mouth? you know, she will be worried too much. Then she will not send him to forest. Right? She is fearful. Oh, another fire. He will follow. Like that somehow Krishna Narayan, helped him. Nothing happened to him. See? So he knows the pain, the feeling of gopis. They are so worried. They don't care about their life. They love Krishna so much. They don't love themselves so nothing else matters. So they are so dedicated, so attached to Krishna. Okay? That's why Krishna said, close your eyes. Even after subduing Kaliya, there was a fire. All the in the middle of the night. Ah, even there also he told them, close your eyes. Ah, actually, Yogamaya made herself the fire and they made it very sweet and like that. She took away all the heat and all that. Then only that sweet thing is swallowed. So Yogamaya knows it what to do. So like that, the uh, Krishna, see, when Mother Draupadi, see, imagine a Draupadi, okay, in front of her husband, she is being dragged, trying to remove her clothes, okay, it is so bad, in front of thousands of people, publicly. Can it there any difficulty than that? Tell me, to a lady, chaste lady. Bah. Then what happened? You know, Bhishma Pitama did not help. Bhima, Arjuna could not help anything. Then she cried out, oh Krishna. Then how Krishna came? Try to understand this. He did not, why he should have come personally and chastised, killed that person? No. How he came? He entered the sari, entered the cloth of Draupadi. Understand? And what is one name of Krishna is what? Ananta, unending. So our cloth becomes unending, you know, endless. So he's drawing, drawing, drawing. How much you draw? He had, hundreds of elephants' strength, Dushasana. But still he got stuck, fell, could not pull anymore. See how Krishna came. No, he did not disturb him. He did not stop Dushasana from pulling. Understand? He made him on his own pulling, almost giving up. He could not do it anymore. He did not stop him, but he failed miserably also. This is how it is. Indra also same thing. Indra came with rain so much. Krishna did not stop the rain. Okay, he have the power. He have the. I have given you the power, material. Bringing, rain. Yeah, I made you Adhishtatri in charge of the rain. You rain, okay, use it, no problem. I will not disturb that power. I will not bother you. I will not take it away. So you rain, rain, rain. Then Krishna, what he did? He lifted his Govardhan. Right? Actually, Radharani lifted, lifted, and then he's holding. He's and all the gopis, everybody got nice time for 7 days. They don't have to go for cows grazing, this and that, no cooking. Everything was arranged nicely. They were spent Krishna with so nicely. So, you know, so any difficulty, same way, any difficulty comes to the Vaishnavas, same way, it becomes favorable. Try to understand. Have faith. Krishna protected one who loves Krishna, one who surrendered to Krishna. Krishna says, you to Arjuna, oh Arjuna, declared boldly. You know, if I say, people don't believe me because sometimes I've given my word, I've gone against the word. But you declared, because my devotee's word will not go wrong. You know, that, one who surrendered to him will not be vanquished. My devotee will never be vanquished. You give me one incident where a devotee of Krishna is being vanquished, finished. Okay. So, yeah, let us have faith. Okay. Faith is important. Don't be in doubt. Okay. Krishna protects you and is testing you and is giving you only little bit. He has already taken away. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu keeps telling, Krishna is so merciful, so kind. He will not give you trouble. Without giving you trouble, he will deliver the whole world. Remember, other day I was telling in the prayer of Vasudev Datta. He was praying, Lord, give me. I see everybody is suffering, suffering, suffering. You give me sin of everybody in this world. You pull me, you push me to the hell forever. I'll be there. I'll be very happy there. But you please deliver. See, Prahlad Maharaj also praying like that. Haridas Thakur was praying like that. See? So, remember these great devotees. Krishna put them into that situation. Why? To prove that no matter what it is, the devotees, they will not give up remembering me, and I will not give them up without protecting them. I always protect. Not the way everybody expects. You understand? Don't expect that Krishna will come and in person, this and that. He has so many ways of helping us. So, Krishna gives you assurance. I carry what you have. No, I carry what you lack and I preserve what you have. I preserve what you have, which is favorable to bhakti. Don't think, if you have, so many bad things in you, huh, you will also keep it with you. You understand? So what is essential for your bhakti, I will protect it. I will keep it. What is unnecessary, I will take away that, baggage. We'll make arrangement. So that's why we are very, very fortunate. Very fortunate. Try to understand. If Krishna is not sectarian or anything, you know. Ekameva parvatattvam, ekam advityam, ekam shastram, devaki putra geetam, eko devo devaki putra eva, eko mantrastasya namani yani karmyapyam ekam tasya devasya seva. Say, the Bhagavad Gita Mahatma says there is only one Shastra, that is the word of Krishna. Gita, the recital of Krishna is son of Yashoda. Huh? When I said Devi is actually refers to Yashoda. Another name for Yashoda is Devaki. Huh? So uh, the song of son of Yashoda is the Shastra. Ekam Shastram Devaki Putra. Eko Devo Devaki. Only one God, that is son of Yashoda. Eko mantrastasya namani. There is also mantra is one. What is that? His names. Everything refers to Krishna. You take any word, it is refers to Krishna. Even the material name. We have to try to understand that. Now we have to see the background. Then you can see that yes, it refers to Krishna. Like I was telling you, the green, the leaves are blue, green, is it not? All the leaves are green. Why? It's a combination of yellow and blue. What is yellow and blue? Radha and Krishna. And if they have become green to sustain us, to give oxygen to in it, and then to eat food, carbohydrate, fruits and grains are done by photosynthesis. So you see, when you green, you see Radha and Krishna there. Wow, they are manifesting. You connect, see, like that. Everything is, like that. This material. Anvaya Vyatireka yasya sarvatra sarvata. Directly or indirectly. I'm there everywhere all the time. Indirectly or directly. You meditate on this. You think about it. Uh, you you deliberate on it. Huh? You deliberate on it. Krishna is saying, indirectly or directly, I'm everywhere all the time. You deliberate on it. You think about it. You meditate on it. Satyam param dhimahi. Satyam param dhimahi. That is what the truth is. You know? So, different level. So, ekameva paramatma, ekamad. So, uh, ekam shastram devaki putram, eko deva devaki, eko mantrastasya namani, karmyapyam ekam tasya devasya seva. Karma is also one. He said, what is that? Service to him. If you are serving Maya, is also service to him indirectly. Okay. If you are worshipping devatas, it is also because who gives that power is Krishna coming from. But it is done improperly, says Krishna. Done improperly. That's why you do directly. you know. So we are not material, you know, and these people are given material, like take care of the material world creation, all the demigods. So, but still they are not independent. Nobody is independent. It's only Krishna. So we have to deliberate on this, and that way we will make progress. Now our time is what? Uh, I think we took long time to answer. I hope I conveyed uh, what has been asked here. Uh, don't feel, you will advance further, not on your own, by taking help of these great devotees, Prahalad, Haridas Thakur, Rupa Goswami, Sanatan Goswami. Remember what they had in the material life. You know, taking rest under a tree for 3 days, moving around another tree like that. They didn't make any big, houses or anything. They didn't have any computers, Wi-Fi. Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Abba, he wrote 100 books. No electricity at that time. you know, Typesetting, one word. Abba, can you imagine? Now we have the, typesetting computers. Typesetting is over. Is all. So corrections, no facilities, but still what they produce, what they did, how much patience they must have. You know. So and so many snakes at that time. Okay, nowadays there is hardly any snake. Little bit of snake, people, oh, you know. But during that time when they were walking, they were traveling. Imagine from Navadvip to Vrindavan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also walked, you know, to South India. Everywhere he walked. Himself he walked. So, and he still, you know, how much compassion he must have. Understand? He took so much uh, difficulty on his own to deliver all of us, to make, he inspired Rupa and Sanatan, write books, bring out Shastra, which was hidden, Bhakti Shastra. He made so much arrangement for the future. And he's still there. Yes, Krishna is there in the holy name. You know, holy name is not different from Krishna. He is present. We can make contact. So try to understand. You know, that's why we should not neglect chanting. Okay, we chant 64 rounds. How we will feel all these things? There is no. Even if you don't feel that, don't taste and all that, Anuruddha Prabhu said, don't worry, that is Krishna's problem. It is the problem of the holy name to bring you taste or not. You take an effort, make an effort. See, babies, you think they are crawling. They'll be keep crawling all their lifetime. Right? No, they try to get up, they fall. They try to get up, fall. And they take shelter of, chair or maybe table or this and that. And they get up and, mother also helps you. They'll say, come, walk one step, one step. Then they start walking. After that, you think they will look back. Oh, I did this. I fall so many times, this and that. So, like that, in the bhakti also, we should be like that. You know. You cannot be crawling all the time, you know. You cannot be sitting in the UKG, LKG for all your lifetime. You have to make progress. That is true, you know. And not on our own. You remember Prahalad Maharaj, Haridas Thakur, Jadabharata. That's why Bhagavatam is there. You read Bhagavatam. These things are given, meditate on it, think about it. Instead of thinking these material things, you think about these things and you will make progress. You will become enthusiasm. Enthusiasm to chant 64 rounds. Take this vow. I will chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Even if I don't have, like a meal in my, see, Bhakti Prajnan Keshav Maharaj, you see, one time he had no money, but one devotee has come on day of Ekadasi. He was wondering what to do, how to serve him. I don't have anything. Thinking. And it so happened, a bird came by and made a big noise. Jin, jin, jin. He was wondering what is this. He opened it, there was some change. you know. And he sent that to another devotee, buy some banana or things like that. And see, the desire of the pure devotee, oh, how to serve him, I don't have money. So, it's amazing. So, try to become a pure devotee. How? By chanting 64 rounds. By following a pure devotee, you become pure. Not difficult. So chant more. Chant 1 lakh, you know. And you see, Krishna will come. He has promised. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is promised. Whoever chants 1 lakh, I will come to their house. I will take their offering. You just give water. Understand? You offer water and to the Lord and then drink that water. I'm telling you that water will give you so much energy. I will be amazed. Okay. So there is unending to this. So any other question? It's a long time. I hope you become clear about it.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna.
I have a question.
Ram, Ram, Ram.
Dandavat Pranam. Maharaj, agar
When
हम
should
ऐसे
we bring new devotees to our Gurudev and allow the Guru Parampara to purify them further by listening to Harikatha? If our friends are observing Ekadasi, read some Bhagavad Gita, chanting a little bit of japa, but not fully vegetarian yet. Is there any requirements, qualifications such as one must fully vegetarian, finish reading BG, chant 16 round, observe all Ekadasi? Although I am very contaminated, but I would like to try my best to be an instrument to the Guru Parampara. I just don't want to make offense or add extra burden to my Gurudev. Well, Gurudev, did you say that the best disciple is the one who brings other souls in front of the Guru? And he also said that he does not want money. He just wants pure heart. So it is true. Mm. What does he say? Gurudev, he said, give money to his Khan, give your hearts to me. Something like that. Now, when should we bring? See, it's amazing. One time, what happened was during the time of opening Madras Gaudiya Math, okay, or probably 19 early 30s, 20s, I think 30s, I think, not 30s. That time they requested Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur to speak in English because it's a Tamil, okay? Language is Tamil. And He said, okay. But we started, but he started talking in Bengali. Practically nobody understands. So then what happened? Then all the devotees were saying. But all those people who heard him, uh, all those people who heard him Bengali, even though they're Tamil, they did not complain. Ah, because what he's speaking is Vaikunta Shabda, Shabda, Shabda Brahma. Whatever coming from the pure devotee is Vaikunta Shabda, not the thing. Of course, it is using this material word, sound, okay, looks like. But the content, you know, is spiritual. It touches them, anybody, even though may not understand, but the soul understands it. Okay. The mind will not understand. Mind knows, oh, it's the English, Hindi, Bengali, Malayalam, or you know, Spanish, Italian, French. It's the mind, okay. The soul understands the bhakti, Vaikuntha word. But he can deliver the Vaikuntha word using Spanish, English, whatever language, okay, Bengali. So it entered because they were in the presence of Vaishnava, automatically seeing him. See, the thing is, by seeing Vaishnava, his alone brings auspiciousness. It makes them clean. It cleanses them. It brings so much, auspiciousness. It will drive away all their sin. Don't wait for a person to, cleanse himself. It is not going to happen. Understand? Even chanting this and that to some extent, okay? The major things happen by having a mercy, having a darshan of a Mahabharata. That's why scripture says, you know, sadhu sangha sarva shastra ko hai, lava matra sadhu sangha sarva siddhi. Lava matra, 1/11th of a second. 1/11th of a second by darshan of sadhu brings you siddhi, brings you Krishna prem. May not be immediately, but it brings you to that path, you know. So that is important, Even though they may not be chanting, they may be eating meat, it doesn't matter. We bring them, it is not a burden to Guru Parampara. Gurudev, along with him, the whole Guru Parampara is there. He is not alone. So they will not get, no matter what you do into the fire, so much garbage, you think fire get contaminated? It will not get contaminated. It get burnt. So same way, same way. Now bringing others, making others devotees is actually makes Guru Parampara very happy. Why is that? Everybody is suffering. you know, he knows, he's the doctor, he knows the only way is taking shelter of Guru, Krishna through Guru, serving Krishna through Guru under direction. of- So he becomes spiritual, coming past to the spiritual world. Of course we accept food, ahara, nidra, bhayama, to some extent, but don't make it as that as a primary in our life. Food, uh, sleeping, uh, and then in the spiritual life, if you do, uh, then he can control the passion, you know, and the fear. Fear will run away. Fear is there what? The fear comes because we are separated from Krishna. Try to understand. We are away from Krishna. The more we are away, the more we are fearful. We come closer to Krishna, then our fear becomes less and less. You know. So when you come near the Vaishnavas, pure devotees, our fear also will go away. We feel relieved because we are taking a shelter. He's giving us a shelter by just his look, by his presence. Or even if you visit a place where you've been touched by the pure devotee, that is also they get benefit. Or you give something which has been touched by the pure devotee, that's also blessing. It's also not ordinary. You know, there's also same power. So one time it happened. There was one time this Raghavendra Swami, I think Vaishnava, Madhu, he gave a little piece of something like he took sand and gave it. He wanted to give something. He took sand and then gave it to this devotee. Devotee accepted little sand, understand? And he was carrying with him. And he went to a house, and it so happened he wanted to, he was carrying, going to the village, he was carrying. And that time, it became night, where to stay. In front of house, they have a little stone, you know, flat stone. He was lying there. And then night time it happened, one ghost came telling him, you have that stuff, throw away, throw away, throw away. I cannot get into this house. Throw away, throw away. He's saying. So the sand that was given by pure devotee has so power that the ghost did not add any power to go, cross over. Understand? Even though it may be sand given by him, little bit anything, you know. So that is any touch becomes spiritual, and they have so much power. And the sound we heard from him, we hear from his the pure sound. Understand? So powerful. So we should bring more, and any stage you can bring, and if they take participate in that. Don't think, oh, he's talking too much advanced, they may not understand. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati like that. Actually, Gurudev also one time, I remember, if he is talking Rasa Leela, who can listen? The question comes. Is only advanced devotees? Not that, he is talking, even a most advanced is also okay. Advanced devotees will benefit more. At the same time, it is not that new, first time they will not benefit it. There is not like that. They will benefit to that extent, you know. They will also get benefited. But there is no harm in it. It is not that we are doing any offense or anything like that. Any stage, uh, because they are all contaminated. And only way is by touching with the holy name, transcendental sound, we can be cleansed, we can be purified. And so that's why we progress more by doing that. You know. And Krishna, see, Krishna is there sitting, he's saying, they're all suffering. And why? Because of the attachment to this world, which is temporary, miserable attachment. Why? You know, so that's why he has come. Major part is done by him. Yes, he has given the Ekadasi, holy name, so much facilities, you know, and he has sent so many devotees to become instruments, you know, and we make progress. We make progress, and so we should not stop it. You know, but you have to do both at the same time. You cannot, we have to become strong. We have to receive our own spiritual food, become strength, and then carry out these activities. You know. So you have to be balanced. Uh, if you don't take even materially, if you don't take nourishment and then keep on working all the time, you become weak and weak and weak, and then you disappear. So we have to take spiritual food enough, enough time, and then carry out these things. So you have to harmonize, you have to balance it. So looks like our time, is up, and sorry for the delay. Please forgive me. Okay. And if you have more questions which you want to ask, you can ask on Saturday also. Like last time we answered some questions. You can also do that way. Some pressing question. Sometimes this vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Dandavat pranam.
Dandavat pranam,
Gurudev
Maharaj.
Danda
Thank you so
Hare
much. Hare Krishna.